Good morning to all. Today we will discuss about structures in the C#.NET programming. First of all, we have to know what is meant by structure. Structure is nothing but it's a collection of data types, variables, and functions. In the C# allows us to define two types of complex value types, that is structures and enumerations. In the structure, it is similar to the class. It has the main advantages of more quickly than heap in the allocated types. And also, they are instantly and automatically deallocated once they got off the scope. It is very easy to copy the value type variable to the stack because it is a reference with the collection of data types. No, so it is easily copy the value type variables into the stack type. It is provide very unique way in the term of packing together of data in the different types, and also handling the group of logical related data items for processing the functionality and for processing the any actions regarding to the structure. It creates the template that may be used to define its data properties, and the structures are declared using struct keyword. Look at the syntax. Here we use the struct keyword. That keyword denotes that it is a structure definition. Followed by the struct keyword, there are structure name. It is user defined name. The user may define based on that process. Inside that structure, the curly braces, we have to define the data members. The data member may be depends on the different kind of data types. The first one is here. Look at here. The first one is string data type, followed by the variable name is name, and second one is int data type, followed by the member name is roll number, and third one is double data type, followed by the member name is total marks. Likewise, we define the structure using the struct keyword. Here we declare the student structure using the struct keyword. It holds the three kind of variables. In previous slide we saw, no, it holds the three kind of variables. That is known as members or fields or elements. Members or fields or elements. The identifier student can now used to create the variables of type students in the following manner. Look at the example. The student S1 here. Student S1. Student S1 is the process of followed by the variable S1. Here first shows the structure student, that is creating the structure of student structure. Next one is creating the variables of type of student S1, or we may create different format. Student S1 equal to new student of. Student S1 equal to new student of. So likewise we can create different kind of format. Next one we consider with that assigning the values to the members. In previous steps we create a members, no, so for that members we can assign the value directly using the following syntax. S1 dot name equal to Kavi. Here S1 is a variable of structure and name is a member of structure. We can assign the value to the member of the structure variable. Next, consider with the roll number. A roll number is also member of the structure. S1 is the variable of the structure. So we can assign the value to the roll number is 212. Likewise, we assign the value to the total mark is 575.75. So likewise, we can use the declaration of the structures. Now we define the structure. So in the definition of structure, we may using the copy constructor also. So the copy value from one constructor to the another constructor. So look at here, the student S1, student is a structure name, S is the variable of the structure. Here S2 equal to S1. S2 is the another structure name. Then we can copy the first structure S1 into the another structure S2. Now we consider one example for using the structure process. Here using system is a namespace, using is a keyword, system is a namespace. struct item. Here item is the structure name. So in that structure we define three kind of members. One is name, next is code, then next is price. Three is a different kind of data types. So inside the class we define the variable for the structure. Item fan, create a item is a structure name, no? So we can create a variable for the structure fan. Here fan is the variable of the structure. Then using that variable we can assign the value to the members, that is fan name equal to Bajaj and fan dot code equal to 123 and fan dot price equal to 1576. So likewise we assign the value into the members of the structures. So that will be printed using the printing statement, that is console.writeLine, that is used to print the statement into the output screen. So this is the how we can use the method inside the structure. So here structure rectangle. Rectangle is the structure name. Inside the structure we define three kind of methods. First one is a rectangle method, second one is area method, third one is display method. In that rectangle method, just we can receive the value for the variable and assign it into the variable. So it's look like a constructor because the structure name also rectangle and by method name also rectangle. So it is look like a constructor. The second method is construct area. It is just multiply the value of the a and b and return into the main statement, because it is used the return type integer, no? So it will be return the value as an integer data type. Next we consider with the display statement, that is used to just display the value of the area method. What the area method will be written, that will be just to display. For this functionality we can create the rectangular structure variable, that is rectangular rect equal to new rectangular of 10, 20. So here I am passing the value to the variable. For x it will be received 10, for y it will be received 20. Then I just call the method display rect.display. During this time the display method will be executed and get the value, call and again call the value method of the area, then get the value of the area and it just print. So likewise it will be sequentially executed the method inside the structure concept. So same like that, here we create a more than one structure, that is nested structure. Within the structure within the structure we can create the nested structure. Here structure M one created and structure N one be created. The both will be creating the variable in the structure employee. In the structure employee, the public struct salary is there. So inside the employee, here inside the structure salary is there. So it will be called as a nested structure. Here more than one structure is there, structure M and structure N. So likewise we can create nested structure also and more than one structure in the single program also. So now we can consider with the difference between classes and structures. So the main difference related to the data type, inheritance, default values and field initiation and constructor, destructure and assignment process. So like that we will consider that. The first category is considered with the data type. So the main difference between the data type, main difference between the class and structure regarding data type is the class is basically reference type, therefore it is stored on the heap manner. The structure basically on the value type, therefore it is stored on the stack manner. In the inheritance point of view, the class is support for the inheritance, but the structure do not support for the inheritance. So that this is the main difference. In the term of default value, the class type is having the null default value. The structure type is having the 0 is a default value. In the field of initiation, it permits the initialization of instance fields, but the structure do not permit the initialization of instance fields. The constructor, it permits the declaration of parameterless constructor, but the structure do not permit the declaration of the parameterless constructor. So likewise, destructor is supported by the class, but the destructor not supported by the structures. In the assignment terms, the assignment copy the reference in the classes, but the assignment cannot copy the values in the, the assignment can be copy the value in the structures. So likewise, we have a difference between the class and structures. So totally, the structure is nothing but it's having a collection of different type of data variables and member functions. Thank you.